Welcome everyone to Sparrow Island Country Club in Cactus River as we welcome you to the MGA Around the World Tournament final between lfpp003 and Needham and L. The competitors are just about ready to get started. We are going to head over to hole number 1 to get this match underway. Who's first? Hello. Ready to start whenever. MBN is on the air. Hello. Note to everybody, please do not obstruct the camera, which is me. Do not obstruct my view. Thank you very much. He's over the areas. Who's first? LFPP. Been a strong player in the MGA lately. And all in one. That is on a par 2. Just a note for our viewers on MBN, our scoreboard will show how if the player over or under par and how many holes they've won. Those are the numbers below on the screen. What are we reviewing here? I'm confused. Well, we wait on whatever we're waiting on. Need NL won his semifinal over Pretzel 33, and LFPP won his semifinal over Frog to get to this stage. Frog won over Pretzel in the third place match earlier today, and now determined first and second, the rest of the podium right here. He's apparently getting a redo. And he still gets the hole in one. Hole number 2, a par 3. Good jump across the water down here. I go down the LFPP getting set. Definitely don't want to give too much power on this shot. Remember, MGA rules that if your cross in the center of your screen is still on the tee, so in this case the brown wool, then it is a legal shot to start. Takes the shot, and it just stays there. Very close to falling in the water, as you can see. Need to get a warning left back at the tee box. Here's LFPP's jump. Chance for a birdie. He does. Needon has to get a 2 to keep this tied at 0. Birdie or below will be well for Needon. Here's Needon's shot. Definitely not as far as LFPP's. This could be disastrous for him. Well, not necessarily that mad, but that would... Yep, and now LFPP has gone up 1 as he has scored 2. Needon's likely going to score 3 on this hole, and yes, he will. So LFPP takes the early 1-0 lead as he wins hole number 2 with a 2 on a par 3, and Needon scores a par on that. Now hole number 3, interesting one. Got 2 different ways of playing this. LFPP aims up. Seems he is looking for the hole-in-one potential. He's inspecting what looks like over the wall. Now he gets down onto the tee box. He now is winding up for a shot. It's a 2-block high sandstone wall that stands in his way. And it goes... I think that's in. Yeah, he does. Hole-in-one. And that is a par 2 on hole number 3. Needon needs a hole-in-one to keep it 1-0. So when it's whoever wins the most holes, whoever gets the lower score on each hole gets the point, and then whoever wins the most holes at the end wins. It's not based on strokes. So LFPP is currently up 1-0 because he won the previous hole, and they continue to be 1-0 as Needham ties hole number 3. The score remains 1-0. Note for viewers on MBN, the over-under par count means nothing in terms of who will win. This is just something that's on the screen, because why not? Now I par 4 on hole number 4. LPP getting set. Just on the corner of the tee box. Sand, I believe, is out of bounds. Sand, I believe, isn't. I would think. Takes his shot. Trying to get aligned, he does fall in the water in that regard. And he winds up for his shot. He is looking for the hole. And he gets it. How many was that? So LFPP scores a par. It's gonna have to equal that. And he starts by staying on the starting island, and he goes to the edge. Takes, ready for a second. And he takes it, and by the cactus. Now he tries to skip by the cactus, and he does. And that was 3, correct? Or is that... That was 4, so LFPP has won the hole. Now, as Needham pulls out a 5. So LFPP currently is 3 under so far, and Needham is 1 under, and LFPP leads 2-0.
Scores Needham's.
Gotta get around two cactus, cacti, whatever you want to say. It's the same with the dead bush out of bounds. Ooh. And he is still on the carpet, so he's still on and not out of bounds. So now he's got to try and get past the second cactus and over the dead bush. And he does, as it rolls to the edge. Almost the edge. So this is a par 3, so this will be 4 par if he can make this. It's a long shot. He does, par, and he lags out immediately. It's over the dead bush. Oh no, it's in the water. He gave it too much. Dean is no longer under par. Now at an even par, and LFPP up 3-0. Here's LFPP winding up for a shot. And he lags out as it hits the rough. And he takes the second shot to the edge of the rough. And now he's definitely in position to pull a 3 out of the hat. So this is for par. And he gets it in. Eden takes this shot. And he definitely is in better position here. Might have a shot here at getting on the board, and he does. It is now 3-1. Needon on the board. That is a 2. There is hole-in-one potential here, although it is dangerous, and LFPP looks like he wants to do that to go up 4-1. And no, he doesn't. That looked like he was gonna try and jump it. He didn't. Instead, he goes up to the cacti, and he is now trying to get over the wall, and he does, and it's a tie for hole number 7. And he will down, and he's gonna try and hit the par from the edge, and he hits it. A par for Needon. Now LFPP gonna try and equal that. Keep a handsome 3-hole lead, or 2-hole lead rather. Wound up for a shot. He's definitely looking to try and get over the water in one shot, which there is potential. And he wins the hole. Great shot by LFPP to make it 4-1. LFPP winning the hole. He'll now take on hole number 9, which is a par 3. Another small water hazard. Or he definitely can't make it in one shot. Makes the shot. This is dangerous. And it stops at the edge. Great luck there for LFPP. It's on the edge right there. Right there. Absolutely. Minecraft still registers him on the ground there, so it looks like he's walking on water there, and he lags out as he takes the shot, and it looks like he's gonna hit the par. As he is very close to the hole there, just 2 blocks diagonally. It looks like, yes, he will get the par, so he's score a par, and now Needham's turn. Needham taking a shot. It'll also stop at the edge. Also a very lucky one for him. It looks like he's going to try the same thing LFPP did, and he does, and it looks like they will tie on hole number 9 as we are now halfway through this final. It looks like he was aiming over. Yeah, he might be going under. Oh, he's aiming over. He is looking over. Inspects it again. And he just gets it over the barrier. It did stop, and it did slide off, and he will continue on with no penalties so far. And as I say that, I'm pretty sure I jinxed him as it falls in. Apologies, LFPP. That's on me. Not really. Okay, for our viewers on NBN, it seems our output audio is not working. We apologize for these technical difficulties. You can hear me according to our technical equipment. We're having some difficulty with hearing voice chat audio, but that is okay for now.
leaving hole 10 for a hole 11, excuse me, for a tie.
For viewers in NBN, we
And,
have these sound issues resolved. We apologize for inconveniences.
and need Needham is scoreboard changes, stays the same for ZBC viewers. Now Needham trying to align his shot for hole 12. This is a
He's
part
on
two,
the
a
slab.
very challenging.
He has to go back down to the
He
tee
is
box and
out
take a
of
second
bounds.
shot. So he gets the penalty on that one.
Needham on his third shot, his one shot penalty.
And in the water.
And
Oh
in the
no.
water. Oh no.
This
This is a very disastrous for Needham.
Doesn't matter.
On his
Oh,
fifth
yeah, in the
shot.
water.
tough hole. Tough hole number 12. And it was a par 2.
Oh,
Did not score 2. He ends up going 4 over par on that hole.
Three over
Tough one for him, and now LFPP aiming high, clearly not wanting to go a far distance, which showed
Trying
from
to not
Needham's
make this-
turn. It's definitely not what you want, and he does
Yeah,
get it up there, and it definitely was a good move by LFPP.
He dodges risking going out of bounds on the slabs.
LFPP looking for another hole win, and he does with a 5-2 lead. LFPP with
3 up.
and now in hole number 13, he's on his way to winning this one. Definitely got a sizable lead, 5-2, excuse me.
Needham's gotta have to try it very hard here if he wants to make a comeback with 6 holes remaining. Now, hole 13. There's a tree obstacle, and he hits.
Does get it up to the tree, and he is able to get around it. And hole 13,
And
par 2,
LFPP
and he
makes the
gets the
par
2. Eden trying to stay in this. He's down 3 holes to LFPP at a 5-2 score. And it looks like he is aiming for the same score, and he does get that. Now onto hole 14.
Needham exactly mirrors LFPP's actions and
Now
scores
onto
a par
hole number
2.
14. Looks like very simple par 2. This could be an interesting one, that's for sure.
LFPP is in danger. LFPP here could be in danger of going out of bounds, landing on that water if he is not careful with his shot.
yeah, in the way to
And LFPP is trying to make the best alignment.
Push to talk, goddammit.
And he hits the ice block.
That works too.
Now, will he be able to make the par 2?
Yes.
And he dunks
A
his
par.
shot into the hole. What an impressive shot, if I say so myself.
Aiden looking
Now, well,
looking high here. And he gets in the water.
oof. And Needham lands in the water on his third shot now. His 1-stroke penalty. And he lands in the water again. That was very unfortunate. And Needham makes hole 14 3 over par, which
That is on
leaves
a
the
5,
scoreboard
and now it's
to
a
be
4-hole lead for LFPP, his biggest lead of the day.
now hole 15 can be very deceiving for this one, as in the last match during the third place tournament, Frog actually got a Frog Frog took 12 shots to make it through this
Oh man.
seemingly innocuous hole. Yep, 12 strokes
And
and
yet he
gave
won
up.
third place, folks. Don't know how that happened. Probably because he won more holes. As
If
Frog earlier
Needham
did win the
wants
third place title. Fourth place went to Pretzel33, who lost his semifinal to LFPP, or Needham, excuse me. LFPP won over Frog.
now, if Needham would like to have a chance at winning, he will have to beat LFPP at all four holes. Yep, and as Needham
So Needham will have to
reiterated,
win out. So if LFPP is basically the winner if he can tie or win this hole.
it's all down to this hole. Good luck,
Obviously, they'll
Needham.
continue to play the rest of the holes because good sportsmanship.
Yep. And
Oh,
as
he's in the
Taylor has,
MRT logo.
that is out of bounds as Taylor reiterated. His third shot from the tee. Now this could be a game-changing moment if Needham manages to
This
beat
is really
LFPP.
this hole could potentially be the gateway to Needham making a comeback. Oh, yes.
Yep, it's all down to you, LFPP.
And he's on the slab.
And he's out of bounds as well. His fifth shot from the tee.
Talon says from the tee, continues on. As he is now looking at the previous hole.
And as LFPP writes on the chat, how will you be able to get the ball through?
How
That's
the
a
heck
very good
do
question.
this through? I'm very interested to see how this goes.
Captain Obi here, our cameraman for the Zeta Broadcasting Corporation, says that he's done this hole before.
I have not tried
Yep,
this
Taylor
one.
reiterates
not played
that
this
it
course.
is very possible. A birdie is not possible in this hole.
If this were like Mario Maker, you'd have to play it and clear it before you can actually make it in a public course. What?
Yep.
So he gets up closer to the logo. This might be his gateway in. And nope, he's on the
And
slab.
he lands out
He
of
is still out of
bounds.
bounds. So he has to start. The positive, though, is that he still starts from where he took that shot, and he's still on the slab, and he lags out. Or rage quits, we can't tell. Kidding.
Oh, you're at 10. If LFPP
Give the
does
golf ball an
not
elytra.
make-
Oh, he got it.
got it in 8 over par, will Needham have better luck in
So the score to beat.
scoring this hole? Yep, a 10.
So yeah,
Needham
Needham has to
has-
beat a 10. So LFPP did beat Frog by. Oh!
And he makes the first
One!
a
Hole in one!
one.
Oh. That was from the tee box. He got it in one. Needham wins hole number 15.
A hole in two?
It wasn't two, but it was nice, yeah. I made a
It was two.
small, yeah.
You were standing on the tee box, so I thought it was one.
No, it went pretty quick, but I mean, I wish it was a hole in one, but no.
I totally didn't see the first shot, but Needham wins the hole regardless by a grand total of 8 strokes. So now it is 6-3 in favor of LFPP. Needham just has to win out.
Or our Zeta
He would have to
Broadcasting.
win out just to tie this match. Because it's not possible to win by number of holes won.
It's not gonna happen, not today. Whoopa!
Very close. In.
And Mick lands in the hole. Now
Needon
LFPP,
gets it in 4.
in order
And
for
that is
LFPP,
a double bogey, and now LFPP can still just can win this entire match by just winning any hole and up until the end, or just tying even. But that just keeps the door
I'm pretty
open.
sure that LFPP will be able to beat me at this hole, so that shouldn't be.
LFPP will have to be careful into not landing into the water, which could
Oh, a red ray.
possibly score him.
Hello.
LFPP can choose to be risky, and LFPP can choose to be risky and go over the rough, unlike Needon. And it lands on the rough.
Goes to the rough to the right. Now he's aiming for a 2. This will lock up a win,
Oh,
and he can still win it with a shot.
he
And
is
on a
slated
3,
for
LFPP.
LFPP is
Woo! Congratulations.
LFPP is officially the winner.
tournament.
However, they'll continue playing the last 2 because good sportsmanship.
For the sake of good sportsmanship.
Yes.
Congratulations to LFPP for those watching.
So he's up 7-3.
Yep. Last 2 holes will be played out. And LFPP shoots hole 17.
LPP now taking a shot at hole number 17, having just won this tournament. Now gonna see what last 2 bring, and he's in the water.
And he lands out of bounds. He'll be able
Now
to
he
make
takes this, and that's on a 3.
He'll take this
He
bogey.
needs to par to keep it to win the hole. Of course, doesn't really matter, but other than scoring. It
And
lands to the
Needham
edge.
lands
This could
right on the
be a
edge.
hole win potential.
Needham is slated to land the par.
And he gets a par,
And he
and
gets
it's
chip in.
now 7-4.
Now for our ZBC viewers, it is LFPP is 2 over. Wait, 3 over, and
Make that 3.
Needham is 3 under. Now this hole is incredibly challenging.
Lots of
if
rough
either
patches.
party- Lots
And
of
this
rough
is
patches.
the highest.
cacti.
I'm right in
water.
saying that it's the highest parred hole on the course.
If any of them, if any of the competitors will be are able to make the par 5,
LFPP got a 3 on the
that would
previous
be
hole,
it.
and Needham got a 2.
LFPP, if Needham can land a par 5, that would be incredibly impressive. And he makes it just over the water, and
Got some cacti over here, which could be dangerous.
third shot. Needham will have to be careful not to land in, not to go too far into the water and to dodge the cacti. Yep. And during the semi-final tournament, Pretzel 33
And
par 5.
on the
Barely.
edge.
Needham is slated to make the par 5. Yet in the third place tournament, Pretzel managed to get a par 5, and so does Needham. Will LFPP
So a
be
par
able to
5
clear it?
scores a
Will
par, and now LFPP steps up.
Will LFPP be able to make the par 5? If Needham wins, the final scoreboard will be LFPP
LFPP will
up by
has
2
won
points.
already,
Yeah.
but it'll
Yeah.
be a 2-hole deficit if LFPP can't get a par on this hole.
And LFPP lands on the rough.
This is a very
He's on the slab.
dangerous spot to be in with it's very risky to start.
Even though LFPP has already won this tournament, they are 2 golfers here, Eden and LFPP, are still trying their best to land their pars.
As you should in any
Will-
tournament, no matter what place you're in. Good sportsmanship, folks. The more you know. And he gets it over a 3-block
So,
wide
Nice.
gap of slabs, and he's now over.
an impressive shot from LFPP.
That's right.
He should be able to make the par.
Does get past the cacti, and now he's in the
And
water.
it falls out of bounds in the water.
What?
Needham will win this hole, but in the long run, LFPP will win this tournament. 6 shot, 1 over for LFPP.
So with a final
and there
score
once
of 7-5 at holes 1, LFPP003 is the champion of the MGA Around the World tournament.
Congratulations to LFPP for winning this tournament. And great job for Needham for trying his best in competing.
Aiden had a outside chance, and he definitely tried to take advantage.
This
However,
is
he
Starkey's
just
hoping for.
he at best he could have tied down the stretch, but he did well. They both
Those golfers tried
great sportsmanship,
their
did
best.
really well with what they did. Yeah.
And this wraps up the finals of the MGA Around the World tournament. This is StarCubed reporting for Zeta Broadcasting Corporation, ZBC. Thank you for watching, and we will sign out now.
And for our viewers on MBN, we thank you for watching this coverage of the MGA Around the World tournament final. We had a couple of matches broadcast in the group stage, which you can also watch previously archived as live streams on our YouTube channel. And we will be here. It'll be available for any other MGA tournament in the future. Stay tuned to MBN tomorrow for the Anniversary Spleef Invitational at 5 p.m. UTC tomorrow, and Mafia following it at 7 p.m. UTC tomorrow. So for now, from MBN Sports at Sparrow Island Country Club and Cactus River, I'm Not Short 925 MBN Sports. Have a great day, everybody.
That was a good tournament.